My name is Robert Bruce, and I am the owner of Robert Bruce Photography in Royal Oak, Michigan. I was born and raised in Detroit, and we were poor on welfare. My mom was a single parent with 4 kids, so we had no money at all, no money for college. I got Pell Grants to go to school. Right out of high school, I went to Oakland Community College, and I majored in television production and a minor in photography. I started my own company because I wanted to have more control of my future. I was continually being moved around from one company to the other. There was layoffs, companies closing down. The industry was moving to other locations, Chicago, New York, and I was worried for my future if I was going to be able to be employed or not. And when I finally did get laid off from the last lab I worked at, I just decided to continue on my path with photography. In that process, I saved as much money as I could and bought equipment and just started a studio in my house. Then I just started to build a bigger and bigger clientele, and I decided that I was a little too large to keep working out of my home, and I saved money to purchase a building. I took every penny I had, I just completely wiped myself out and bought all the lighting equipment I needed, and I couldn't afford to have a home, so I lived inside the building for 2 years. I'm so grateful that I was hired in to the incredible companies that I work for to get the experience that I needed to learn everything I needed to, because school was great and I learned the fundamentals, but working in the field I learned so much, and hadn't I done that, I wouldn't have been able to pass up my competitors as well as I did. So essentially I went from living in my building to having the building paid off in full with all the best of the equipment you could possibly want. The phone rings off the hook, and we've won multiple awards, probably 12 in the last 5 years. And we're able to travel all over the world, from New Zealand to Japan to New York, doing our craft. And I've got a wonderful staff. There are friends that have been with me for years. And it's all due to just hard work and caring about what you do and caring about other people. One of the most important things about running a business is understanding that your clientele is your income. They're the ones that are paying for your equipment, your house, your food, your shelter. Every customer should feel like they're your only customer, and you do everything possible to make them walk out and be just so happy that they're going to tell other people how great your service is. The atmosphere of the studio is very relaxed. I'm pretty quirky and easygoing, and I just want people to feel comfortable when they come in. When you see the studio, it's set up almost like it's a home. You can kick back, throw your shoes off, let the kids run around, grab an espresso, and just get comfortable. A lot of people always say, "Hey Robert, that's awesome, you own your own business, you got so much freedom, you get to travel." But when you're a business owner and you have employees and staff and clients, that you seem to work a lot more hours. It's constantly on your mind, you're wanting to continually do better. It's never ending on, if you're not shooting a job, then you're researching on new technology, how you can better yourself. When I started my business, I was completely naive to any laws, taxes, anything involved with business whatsoever. I am the kind of person that likes to ask people, how do I do this, how do I do that? So I took baby steps. I asked people as I went, how do you do this? Do you know an accountant? Have you ever done this? How do you buy a building? What are city codes? Where's our city office? I had no clue on any of these things. The first thing you want to do when starting your own business is to legalize it and own the name. There's LLC, C Corps, assumed names. What I did is I applied for an LLC and a corporation. I rent my building out from myself from the corporation. It gets a little complicated, So my suggestion would be to find a great accountant and have them guide you through it. Here at Robert Bruce Photography, I am the photographer. I have an office manager, I have a full-time editor, lighting techs, an accountant, an insurance agent. So you can't do it all on your own. You need a team of people. You should never answer your own phones. You should have somebody running your office, somebody doing your editing, and you're the photographer and you're the business owner. You're the one who's going to make this company grow. My best advice for inspiring business owners is to never get complacent. Continue to research and grow. There's always ways to improve, and just really always try to strive to be better.